When you think of college rowing and rowers, you probably picture this. But each season, before they ever touch the water, a rower first has to make it through this. Months of relentless indoor training and grueling speed tests.
And it's just 6 minutes of utter agony.
They endure every year the promise of days like these to come. But for the George Washington University men's varsity program, team captain Patty George says a July announcement from the school means this year will be their last.
I remember it. We got told we had to jump on a Zoom call with our director of athletics, and after that, I kind of figured out that something was it wasn't good news.
GW announced its decision to cut the varsity status of men's rowing and 6 other sports by the end of this spring. Those affected join a mounting list of college athletes across the country, facing not just athletic seasons, but careers suddenly cut short during the pandemic.
Something you've worked towards since your freshman year of high school is now ending.
And it's not just in D.C. Citing budgets tightened by COVID-19's financial impact, colleges nationwide have taken the axe to varsity teams. In all, 60 Minutes reports dozens of American schools have cut a total of nearly 100 varsity programs during the pandemic. Frequently, the sports on the chopping block are the type that rarely ever make money for their schools.
Unfortunately, yes. I think that's the status quo, and that's just kind of how collegiate sports work in America.
At GW, men's rowing, co-ed sailing, men's and women's squash, men's indoor track, men's tennis, and women's water polo were all cut. The GW Athletics Department declined to be interviewed for this story, but did refer us to these online statements describing what they call a difficult decision. In them, the university says athletic programs were already under review before the pandemic struck. But the roughly $200 million hole COVID punched in its bottom line made the work more urgent. GW says factors like NCAA participation, Title IX compliance, expense savings, and others were all weighed when deciding which sports to drop. For student athletes on cut programs, scholarships will still be honored through graduation, and any athlete choosing to transfer will get school support.
There's a lot of higher-ups in our athletic department that are trying to make our last season special.
The rowers now hope to compete as a club sport moving forward, but their experience over the past year makes them worry that when financial hardship strikes again, other programs could be next.
I think, honestly, a lot of amateur sports are going to really suffer in the coming years if colleges and other sort of athletic clubs keep making these decisions.
Zach Merchant, WUSA 9.